Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a much requested video, and that is how I crop my shirts and sweatshirts. So I'm going to show you that you can do it, and I'll show you how I do it on a sweatshirt as well. This shouldn't be too terribly long. It's pretty straightforward. My tag is sticking out of this shirt. And for anybody wondering, this shirt is from Urban Outfitters. I just got it yesterday. It was like $18, super cute. I got it in a couple other colors, but yeah. Okay, so for this tutorial, you're gonna need a couple of different things: your shirts or sweatshirts that you are going to crop, a good pair of scissors. I recommend these kind, like a bigger kind, not like a paper scissors or like craft scissors, or you could use kitchen scissors. You also can use an X-Acto knife. I would not recommend this for sweatshirts. It does work on occasion with t-shirts, but I prefer scissors just because you have more control over it and you can make a straighter line than you can with this little blade. But X-Acto knives work the exact same and can be used in replacement as what I'm going to show you with a pair of scissors. So without further ado, let's get it. To start, you're gonna grab your first shirt. I just got this one yesterday at Meijer and I'm cracking up. It was literally $6. There's also dog hair on this because it was laying on my bed and my dog laid on top of it, but whatever, that's the story of my life. So I got this shirt. It says Scott Schroot. That's what she said. If you guys know anything about me, you know that I'm obsessed with The Office, and I was stoked to find this shirt. I also got Tristan one because I just thought they were hilarious. But to start, we're going to put this on. And this still has the tag on it, so I need to peel it off. So now that we've got our shirt on, you are going to adjust it in the mirror of how cropped you want it to be. Most of my shirts, I like them above my belly button, so this is good. You're gonna tuck it under just so you can see what it looks like. Everything is good. That's how you want it to be. Next, you are going to take your scissors and you're just going to make a little tiny cut a little bit below where you want it to be. So I pull a little bit of extra fabric down and I make this cut. It doesn't have to be big at all. I'm sure you guys probably can't even see this. Let's see if this will focus. The hole that I made is like super duper tiny. You never want to cut it while it's on your body, obviously, because you're gonna cut yourself. So take your shirt off, and now it is time to cut. I've done this a million times before, so I don't feel the need to make a line across my shirt, but if you do, you can get a pen or a pencil and just make a straight line as to where you're gonna cut. You want to spread this out so it's all flat. Make sure that the ends on the back line up with the end of the shirt on the front. You don't want it to be uneven because then you'll get an uneven cut. So you're gonna take your scissors, and I can see the hole I made is right here, so I'm gonna go like just a little bit above it. You're gonna hold your shirt flat and just cut. And as you cut across the shirt, it's gonna get lumpy on the other side, which could make this become uneven. So make sure when you get about halfway, you stop and you flatten it, and then pick up right where you left off, making sure that you have both the front and the back of the t-shirt within your scissors. Okay, there you have it. So with this extra fabric, you can obviously just throw it away or do whatever it is you want to do with it. So now it's in my trash can, and now we have our shirt. So I'll show you guys what this looks like on, and then I will show you how I cut my sweatshirt. Now we have our shirt is all cropped. Let's try it on and make sure everything looks all right. Oh, this is perfect. The exact length that I wanted it. Not too short, not too long. And to be honest, I buy t-shirts all the time and I never actually wear them unless I cut them. So now we know I will actually wear this shirt. Super cute. And now I will show you how I cut my sweatshirts, which is pretty much the same thing. You just have to be a little bit more careful. Okay, now we are ready to do our sweatshirt. I have this OSU crew neck that I'm gonna cut. I got this a couple years ago and I still wear it full length, but I know that I will still wear it if it's cropped, and I love this. I think it's super cute. So let's do this. So to start, you're going to do the same thing, just try it on. Gotta grab my scissors. And for me, I think I'm gonna keep this so it comes right underneath the state, so you can fold it. Ooh, and with these it's a little bit harder just because a sweatshirt is a heavier material. It's not gonna fold and stay as well as a t-shirt. So we want it just about here. That looks about right. I'm gonna make a little tiny hole just so I know where I'm cutting. Biggest difference between cutting a sweatshirt and a t-shirt is your patience. You have to be more patient with this because it is a thicker material. It's a little bit harder to cut, but it is still very doable. Okay, so just like your t-shirt, you want to lay this flat on the ground, make sure everything is equal, the front and the back. I gotta scoot back so you guys can see this. You're gonna lay it flat, try to get all the wrinkles out, arms out of the way. And take your scissors. My line is right about here, but like I said, I want to keep it under the state, so I'm going to go like an inch above where I made my initial cut. And when you're cutting a sweatshirt, you got to make sure you're taking smaller cuts instead of running your scissors like a t-shirt. Otherwise, you're probably going to get some unevenness. But small cuts. And another thing that I like to do, I don't know if you guys can see this far away, but when I put my scissors down, I like to grab the fabric on the other side that's already been cut with my middle finger, my ring finger, and my thumb to hold it in place to ensure my sweatshirt isn't going to go anywhere while I cut it and make a bump. You can also just lay your hand flat. Anything to keep your sweatshirt in place, because if the material that you've already cut is moving while you're cutting, you're going to get an uneven cut. And as you get towards the end, make sure you continue to flatten it out because you don't want uneven cuts. So now we have some extra material that we don't need anymore. I just want you guys to know that my trash can is like 10 feet away from me, and every single time I've thrown it from this spot, I've made it in the trash can, which is really impressive. So now we have our cropped sweatshirt. I'll show you guys what this looks like on. So here's what it looks like when I'm just holding it up, and here's what it looks like on. Super cute. I'm gonna pull this up so you guys can see how cropped it is. This is super cute. I just love the look of a raw edge, raw hem, whatever you want to call it. I think it's super cute, and this makes my waist look smaller than if I was wearing it like it was when I initially bought it, because it cuts off and it makes my shirt look more boxy and my waist look smaller. So crop shirts are always the way to go. Okay, so that was a short and sweet video. I hope that it helped you guys out. This is a pretty simple process, but I know it's helpful to be able to follow a tutorial all along while you're doing it. So I hope that this video was helpful. If it was, please do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.